Derek with Eliminex. I'm at this house here. I'm at Matawan, New Jersey. And it's a very typical thing you see in the late summer. These are called pavement ants. Some people call them sugar ants. And what they do, the pavement ants here, you see they're swarming along the foundation. They must have found like a food source. But they're scouting around, getting ready for the fall because it's a cooler season's about. So they're looking for shelter next to the home because the home gives off heat. Every home gives off heat around the foundation, so they're ants. Most of the pavement ants, the ones that you usually see all the time, little tiny ants. They live on the sidewalks and pavers and your driveway. You see them taking shape closer to the house now. They're getting established, and what happens is that they dig into the soil, especially places that have like a high mulch bed, and they'll get established and make their nest, multiple nesting sites, multiple colonies. And you see like all this mulch and needle material, and the way they did the grading here is improper, really. I guess they had to make it higher up here for proper water drain off, but you see it's covering the siding. And what happens, the ants, get up under in the ground, and then when you see them on the foundation, you don't even see the foundation here. So you can imagine how much activity is on the foundation itself. And they go right up under the siding and into the window frame, into the house. And this house was completely infested with pavement ants. I already sprayed here. You already see they're knocked down. They're like stunned. They don't know what they're doing. But I sprayed a special product, a registered product for ants. And what they do, they get it on their bodies, and some die right on contact. But even a small percentage of them that survive or come over a dry residual. Won't ingest this product that I put down, and they'll take it back to the nest when they go back into the colony. They'll infest the whole colony underground, so you don't really have to worry about keep coming back and keep spraying for these things. It's just like they're making a trail. Look how many there are. Thousands. I don't know if this camera's picking them up or not, but I mean, they're just about thousands. This is pretty amazing to see. Being 20 years in the business, that's no big deal to me. I mean, but I thought making a little documentation of this would be interesting to the public. Hey, look at that! Look how fast they're going. They're fast and furious. Look how many there are. I don't know. This camera is making a little shadow, so you really maybe not getting some good detail on what's going on. You can't really appreciate what you see here. They don't bite or sting, or they don't even really attack other insects, but they're by the numbers, so they're almost impossible to reduce by just not spraying your house and leave the spiders. Because some people think, oh, we'll just not spray the house and let the spiders take over and they'll kill all the ants. It's just impossible. I mean, we're talking thousands of ants, several thousands, and just no way you can eliminate this at this point without using a registered pesticide. They're not even those companies that offer like natural pest control or powders that you put out. They're just going to go around it, and whatever you kill on contact, there are like thousands behind them. They'll just keep coming out, out of the ground. On this side now they kind of ended. They're kind of going out into the yard now. So one of these nesting spots is probably on this side of the house, because I see it terminates where there's no more activity on this foundation. On the back part, it just ends right here, and then they're kind of swarming around on the ground itself. And there's some on my hand, but no big deal. They don't sting or bite. Like the ones in Florida and Georgia, they have like something called fire ants, and those are super aggressive. I'd hate to have to deal with those. Ants that bite and sting. Sheesh, this is no big deal. These are like annoying ants. These are just annoying, and they get into everything now. I mean, once they get established in your house and make a straight line, they usually follow a pheromone chemical odor trail. So even in the middle of the night, they're usually active at night. Ants, all types of ants are usually active at night, and when they find a food source, they'll leave a little odor trail on the way back to the nesting site for others to follow. Now they're all following in a straight line, so they must have found a food source somewhere. And so that's part of the inspection. And our inspection, you know, if you do a really thorough treatment, you'll end up doing a thorough inspection at the same time. So wow, there's just so many. This is like 20 feet into the 30 feet in, and it's pretty amazing. Like without today's registered pesticides, are so refined and they work so well, and label for ants is proven. I mean, I've been using this product for about 10 years, and these infestations are nothing. I mean, but the homeowner's going to be pretty thrilled that she called us. We do charge a pretty premium price for a service, you know, that requires you know, this kind of detail and guarantee, and you know, we don't have to keep coming back and spraying. You want to do one service and get rid of the problem once and for all. But it's worth it, because once they get into the house, you can have pockets of these things in all different spots of your house and your walls, and they can get into your basement, to your slab. If you have a slab house like this one is, they can come up anywhere into the home, and you'll just be going crazy over the winter time. So, well, I'm going to end this right now, but this is just sharing a little bit. Something like this I usually just ignore and spray it, but I figured why not just just document it a little bit, and maybe it might be interesting. Someone might find it interesting. To me, I don't find it terribly interesting, because this is something I've been doing for a long time. All right, Derek with the Eliminex. We're in Old Bridge, primarily East Brunswick and you know, Middlesex County. We service all central Jersey, multi-county areas. Just give us a call.